Welcome back to The Pre-Truth Remains. I'm your host, Latanya. Today we are going to begin our series on the spirit of suicide and the effects of suicide. We're also going to cover the families affected by suicide. Help is available. Please utilize the help. Help is available. You can always call the National Suicide Prevention Hotline. You can call them. If you don't feel like talking to anyone, you can always text them. I want to talk to you as a friend. I want to first say, if there's any families out there that had a family member that committed suicide, I want to say to you, there is nothing that you've missed. I really want to say that because when somebody commits suicide, the first question that's always asked is, what did I miss? You did not miss anything. And I say that because I've known people that have committed suicide. There are clinical signs that a person is suicidal, and you can go on the National Prevention Hotline website and they're all listed. You can talk to your local healthcare provider, they're all listed. They have all the information on the signs and symptoms of suicide ideation, person that's having suicidal thoughts. I want to talk about the people that's walking around that's suicidal and no one has a clue. No one has a clue because they're happy, they're working, they have money, they have great health, finances are intact, family is intact, everything is going well, but internally they're struggling. Internally they're struggling with, I just don't want to be here anymore. I just don't want to be here. I got a great wife, I got a great husband, I have a great set of children. My job is great, life is great. I just don't want to be here. I just want to say to that person, before you take action, let's have a conversation. Because there's so much connected to you. There's so many things that's predicated upon your success. There's people that idolize you that you have not even met. They see you. They admire you. They haven't told you. You haven't met them, but they're watching you. Like I said before, we are all interconnected. We are all interconnected. Everyone on this earth is connected to someone else. Whether you want to be or not, we are all connected. So if you end your life, it affects everyone around you. I want to talk to you because I want you to look at the dreams that you have, things that you wanted to accomplish. I know it seems like it is the end right now, but it's not. If you can change your perspective on your situation and what you're going through and realize that there's a greater force that's working around you. Strength don't come from killing yourself. Strength comes from fighting, becoming resilient, being beat up in a battle, is still standing at the end saying, I have the victory. When you open your shirt and you show the scars of what life have done to you, it's encouraging for someone else. We are all connected. We have a responsibility to rise. We have a responsibility to not give up. Don't render yourself helpless to the spirit of suicide. Do not fall victim to the tactics and the movements of the enemy. Do not. It is here to make a fool of you. It is here to destroy your family. It's here to rip apart you and your children. Some families pass down buildings. Some families pass down businesses. But there's some families that pass down the fight. There is a darkness that hovers over this earth. And sometimes you may feel like all you do is fight. The only thing that's constant in your life is a fight. But I'm here to tell you that fight has been passed down to you for years. That fight has been entrusted in you for years. Don't give up. Keep fighting. There's victory in that fight. There's resilience in that fight. Perseverance in that fight. There is victory at the end of that fight. It won't last always. It only moves from household to household, from generation to generation. Don't allow the spirit of darkness, the spirit of suicide to consume you. Don't allow it to snuff out your future. Don't allow it inside of you and darken your heart and weaken your will. Don't allow it. Draw on the strength of others. Do whatever you need to do to fight. Fight that spirit. You can win. How do I know? Because I've done it. I've done it. I fought that spirit off many times. Because once he leaves, it's not going for good. It also returns. But it waits. And it crouches at the door until your weakest moment. Once the spirit of suicide sees you weak and broken and not able to stand on your own, it comes like a thief in the night. And it says to you, end it. End it now. This all could be over. Don't entertain it. There's a crisis prevention hotline that you can always call or text. There is no need to kill yourself. There is no need. Fight. 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 Darkness don't always last. Day will come. Find yourself. Release the control of the situations around you. Take a step back. Center yourself. Begin to meditate. I want to encourage you to believe that God is real. It doesn't make you weak. I want you to know today that there is no perfect being out here. As long as you're alive, you will make mistakes. You will fall short. You will not get it. You will mess up. And that's okay. That's okay to mess up. It's okay. As long as you learn something from it. Be careful. The spirit of suicide is real. Do not entertain these dark thoughts. Do not entertain the depression. Do not entertain it. Do what you need to do to fight. You have to fight. Do not give up. I'm here to inspire you. I'm here to help you get through the darkest time of your life. YouTube helped me get through mine, and I'm just giving it back. So thank you so much. Remember, there's 24 hours in a day. What you do with yours is your business. But for me, I'm going to make mine count. Until next time.